All right, There Will Be Bourbon is back with Clay Martin, his apparently his annual appearance, which I appreciate greatly. So once again, welcome back. Been about a year almost.
Wow, it is. It's been almost exactly a year. This is
Yeah.
wild, man.
And I
Good to
did
be
go
here. Thanks for
back and
having me.
look. I went the first time you were on was November of 2020. I think I didn't listen, I didn't look at the date, but I can't remember if it was just before or just after the election. So
Either way, it was probably fun.
it was probably and you were probably right. So that's the other part. So but yeah, so here we are now this year with another election on the horizon. A lot of silliness going on in the world, specifically in our country, and it's I guess you want to call it the political season. Now before we do that, hold on, because as always, this will be fueled by America's native spirit. If I recall, Clay will not be joining me, but that's fine because I will be partaking in this wild turkey rare breed. Haven't had this in a very long time. I won this in a bet, and I don't really drink it much because I don't know. This specific version's not been as good as some of the ones previous, but you know what? It's there, and we're gonna get down. Let's do it. So, all right, enough with the bourbon. Um, what the hell's going on, Clay?
Good
Like when I
question.
tell you that we're gonna have a presidential race, and one of the candidates is gonna have not one but two assassination attempts within 2 months. Like, if I were to
But
just say that 4 years ago, what do you think the normal reaction would have been from the country as opposed to what we're seeing now?
the the important thing is they're like serious, like almost
Yeah.
almost did it. Because there's always like little crazy bullshit.
Right.
In fact, I mean, if you want to talk about the last one that like I remember that was actually like semi-credible. Let's even give it the semi-credible caveat was it was Obama, and I can't remember if it was first inauguration or second inauguration. It was a couple like skinhead chuckleheads from
Yeah.
like Ohio, and it was some idiot like drive a car into the motorcade and get out and shoot him and die. But I mean, it was clown shoes. But that was the last one I remember. So it's been at least 12 years. There's never been two. Certainly not that like we're close. Like that your thing, man, that was
Yeah,
like
that's
tenth of an inch and
yeah.
it's game over. And this last one was actually, pretty credible too. Like the dude had the gun on the golf course, like child's play shot. They got real like it. And the crazy thing is, it's two that we're sure of. There's two other possibles out there that are like, okay, man, we're getting like energy weapons and crazy. Okay, that's a little
Yeah, the
nuts.
Arizona thing that was just the other day.
Yeah, it was a little
That's kind of
weird,
weird.
but
That disappeared quick, though. Who knows?
yeah, I did. Like, haven't heard another word.
Yeah.
But chemical weapons or energy, that's not off the table. It's not. So yeah, no, it's crazy. It's completely insane. And yeah, even if you back this up like 8 years, people be like, "Come on,
Yeah.
that's not even possible. That's not real life."
Yeah, we've sped downhill fairly quickly, it seems like, when it comes to this stuff. Because remember how pissed off people were when that dude threw his sandals at Bush when he went over to Iraq?
Right,
Right?
right, right,
That was a unifying moment all of a sudden. Like all of a sudden everyone loved Bush again. It was like it almost
right,
went
right,
right back to not, September 12th.
right,
Yeah, it was like, you had about one day of everyone like, oh man, this is kind of fucked up. And then it went right back to the same old shit. Yeah. Well,
right.
actually, no, I'm sorry. Instantly you had people saying that they wished he would have hit him or
Well,
to
you had
shoot
other people
better
saying
next
like, "Why didn't
time.
the Secret Service guy shoot that motherfucker?" Like,
Yeah, like
this is
and
this was
the worst part is people actually did die that day. Like
yeah.
that
Well, I mean,
like two actual people in that crowd did die that day. That's pretty fucked up as well. And that's kind of um but yeah, like I'm thinking about like you were here in November 2020, and I don't think at any point would I have considered we would have been talking about 4 years later, legitimate, credible, actual one bullet hitting a presidential candidate and two actual attempts this close to the election.
no, it's nuts, man. It's you should say it's without precedent because it has happened obviously
Yeah,
in the
well, yeah,
past, but it's been a long time. Like it hasn't really happened much in the modern era, and when it did, it was less about politics and more about somebody just being like a nut job. The only other one that like really Reagan with the John Hinckley, I'm going to arrest you. That
Mhm.
was not politically motivated. It was like it was some crazy people bullshit. These are all clearly politically motivated, which makes it a lot worse. Yeah, so it's a downhill slide. And the worst part is once these things become normalized, and that's kind of where we're at. Like this is like acceptable level of discourse now is throw bullets at each other. It gets really, really hard to turn off. It's been a miracle so far that nobody's been successful, but and it doesn't have to be Trump now either. It can go
Right.
down basically down the ticket. Once that gets to be like a thing and you start getting this tit for tat thing, it can become like an escalating storm of violence. And it's very easy to, next thing you know, we're like Mexico who lost what, like 150 candidates across their their election
So
cycle.
wild
Just
to me that like I just, I was thinking about this. I do my best thinking in the shower. I was like, um, all great empires or societies go through this, right? Like they all decline at some point. We're not unique. We're just the
yep.
latest. But it does seem like it's everyone's like, oh, it can't happen overnight. That only happens to, a Venezuela or something that a country like that who no one's ever really considered to be, you know, sorry, you guys aren't great societies, right? You haven't really and if you're Venezuelan, you guys play baseball good. So this is going downhill quick.
Let's right the slide, right the slide.
Yeah, but my point to that is, every great civilization rises and then falls. But it's usually a pretty, you can go back and we'll look at, the Roman Empire. We'll look at, what's going on with Britain. Like it's been gradual. It wasn't like, oh shit. It sure seems like, man, as nice as we have life right now, and I think one of your things I've asked you about before is like 10,000 generations have died to get you here at this point, right on.
That's right.
But man, like you and I are roughly the same age. We probably went to high school around the same time. Like
Yep.
it sure seems like a different planet that we're living on from the time we were in high school to now.
Oh yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
that's pretty quick.
Yeah. And let me I'm gonna say it's like a 15-year slide though. If you draw a line at like 2010,
Yeah.
you can, I mean, that's a pretty good, how far have we gone? How far have things slid? And I mean, 15 years is not an insignificant amount of time, but it has definitely changed. It has changed.
And maybe, you're right. And we can look at like, well, look, the United States isn't that old of a country in comparative times, right? Like there's plenty of countries around the world who are significantly older. But it would seem kind of, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, hey, like the collapse is tomorrow. Like I think we're pretty
Right.
well insulated on the bounce back, and it'd be probably pretty quickly. But it seems like there has to be some sort of writing of where we're headed because I don't think this is sustainable. It goes back to what you just said. Like once you start normalize throwing bullets
Oh
at
yeah.
it, then that's
Oh
that's
yeah.
pretty bad. There's only one way back from that, and that's
Right.
a lot of them to fly before everyone's like, all right, let's knock this shit off and figure stuff
Let's
out.
let's try some different shit. See if that works out better.
Yeah.
Pretend this sucks.
Yeah. And I mean, what do you think that looks like? What do you think it looks like to get us back to some sort of pre 2010? I'd like to go back even further because I still think like the whole era you and I grew up in, the whole Watt era
Oh
of
yeah.
service that you had, especially in
Yeah.
that's been pretty shitty. But like
Right.
September
I
10th, pretty cool. I
right.
was up there,
I,
well, September 9th, I came back. But
yeah.
yeah, like 7th through the 9th, I was in New York. That was pretty cool. Saw the
Yeah.
tower.
No. No.
It was
So,
great. It was still there. Like that was a cool time.
maybe like like 1986 to like 1996 might actually be the golden age. Like 100 years, people looking back at the 50s, like oh, that was the time to be alive right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with it. It I don't know how we get there either because things are so bad, because things are so fucked up. And it's not just like on the political front either. Like at this election, like I don't really give a shit who wins actually, like,
Yeah.
whatever. They're both kind of equally shitbags in a lot of ways. But when you dig into the other stuff though, like the weaponization, the incompetence and weaponization of the FBI,
Yeah.
the Secret Service is obviously fucking clown shoes.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Mil Military's not doing what I would call great right now, is they run their only oiler in the Pacific aground and then announce it to the world that we can't even refuel the Pacific fleet. These are all, I mean, this is shit that was like unfathomable in like 1985 or 1975.
Yeah.
So it's and then you look at the people, and this is this is the big one because this is the one that matters the most. I I don't know that we've ever been this divided as like a people that just don't like each other anymore, can't agree on shit, and that includes 1860 because that divide was actually not that big. That was like a couple of minor issues, not everybody and one side of the Mason-Dixon really wanted to fucking murder the other half. It wasn't like that. Uh, so I don't know how we get back there. I really don't actually know if it's possible without breaking the empire into pieces. I just don't. I don't know. It could be like held together with like some fucking super glue and band-aids, but I don't know if there's any real like putting it back together.
Yeah, I know. I think, I mean, maybe we talked about it when you were here last year, but I know I've mentioned it at times that it just seems like maybe, and probably not even in our lifetime, but how do you keep 50 states forever together, right? Like
Right.
maybe there has to be regions, or maybe they break off and we become kind of, a European Union style where everyone's
Right.
country is its own and every state's its own entity and you organize trade amongst yourselves that way. Because, going back 2016, we may have talked about this too. Like, Joe Rogan's stand up before the election was like, the whole concept and the idea of a president today in charge of 300 million people, it's just fucking dumb. It's just dumb. It's
It
one
is.
guy. Like, oh, he's in charge. It's like,
Right.
all I want to do is make sure I have fucking food and my kids are taken care of, and I can put gas in the car and get to work. Like, is the guy 3,000 miles away from DC? Do you think he really cares ultimately who the fucking president is?
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to say otherwise.
Well, it really does bring up an interesting question that I don't know if we've delved into before, but there's certain like homogenous cultures that can be held together by a strong central place. Seems like China's pretty much that way. As far as I spent a lot of fucking time in China, but looks like on paper at
Not
least
lately.
they're like culturally homogenous. Language values, all this other bullshit. I don't know if it's still true that there was a time when you could go west in China, but you couldn't go east. So maybe they just keep all the fucking peasants out there that had to put up with their bullshit. But as far as like how big this country is, and it is fucking massive. Maybe it's as
It
big
is.
as all of Europe,
Yeah.
basically put together. That's a rough equivalency. And how much are Germans like the French? Like not really, or the English or the fucking
Yeah.
Hungarians or whatever. You really do have to start looking at the United States to say, are the regional differences so great that
Mhm.
we're actually not one people anymore? That's entirely realistic and
Yeah.
possible. People are
It is.
different. Um, so yeah, so how long can you hold something together with like the glue of kind of like made up nationalism? Man, I don't know.
Yeah.
It worked really well, but it was fucking 13 colonies on the East Coast, all basically the same
Yeah,
shit.
right.
You're right, right,
Then we
right,
went west.
right.
Let's see how
And
far we can go.
even
Well,
there
I
was a
think,
little bit of like Dutch on German on English, like fuck you, but everybody was kind of like fuck Europe. Like we can fight, we
yeah,
can rally
yeah,
around
we can
fuck
agree
Europe.
around that part. Yeah.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. But yeah, especially as we have gone west, yeah, even with like the technology and communication changes, it does start looking a little weird. Um, but then you have the counter problem in a world of other tough guy nation states like Russia and China and fuck for that matter, I actually like Iran. How well does six countries on this continent work out? Well, at some point you got to be in the gang too. You got to have a
Yeah.
fucking big
Yeah.
gang with a lot of guns.
No, that's true. So what was that guy's name? Michael Savage. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not. I
Oh yeah,
haven't
yeah.
listened to him. I listened to him when I was in high school. I remember I used to hear him come on at like midnight. He's a California guy. But he always talked about borders, language, and culture.
Hmm.
He was coming from the San lifetime resident of San Francisco. He called it San Francisco, which was even funnier because he's like he watched the decline of his own city, which he loved.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like you go back to borders, language, culture, and that's something that's still at the forefront of our discourse, if that's what it is. But we've somehow turned those into like bad things. Language, not so much. We've kind of all right. We're not concerned with language too much, but the whole border and culture and kind of going what you said, like, hey, you, you have to tie into some sort of nationalistic pride, right? Like you're
Right.
clearly leaving one place to come here because you've heard of all these great things. But once you get here, hey, it's kind of like a little contract here. Welcome, but it's time for you to participate, right? Um,
Well,
and how
the
do you hold
the
that up?
well, the weird thing about nationalism is for the most part it is invented. It's like a made up thing, and Napoleon actually was one of the first ones to like kind of invent this concept of the nation.
Mm.
There were it's like there weren't fucking nations before that.
Real
He was the
shitty
one,
movie,
like,
by the way. Did you see
yeah,
that shit? Oh,
I
God.
have not. I have not. I
No,
refuse to fucking
don't.
know.
Grandpa
I,
still thinks it's the greatest thing ever. He may be trolling us, but yeah, terrible movie.
I heard it was not good. I heard it
I
was not
saw it with
good.
my parents. It was even worse. I was like, so many scenes in there. I was like, I can't believe I'm sitting next to my 70-year-old parents watching this. This is awful. Like, I gotta get out of
Like,
here.
this is not okay.
No, it's
But
not.
everything before that, it could be a nation, but they were kind of like more tribes. They were like tribes with like a
Yeah,
fucking king sometimes.
yeah.
So he pretty much like invented nationalism, and that was only like 250 years ago, and it's kind of been ever since this kind of like glommed on kind of actually bullshit kind of thing. It's just it worked. It was necessary for, let's say since 1600 forward. It was necessary for European wars. So everybody kind of got with the fucking program. Uh, and we kind of forced that on the rest of the world. It does make sense that something that's not really that real would eventually fall apart. I mean, hell, even on this continent, for the most part, like the idea of like America and like I'm an American was not that big until World War II, maybe World War One, but definitely World War II,
Mhm.
because they had to. So there's a lot of propaganda, like we're all in this together. That's actually where all the fucking Southern bases got named Confederate names because they were all brand
Yeah.
new, and they were like, we really need, the Civil War isn't that old at that point. They're like, we really
Yeah.
need these motherfuckers to
Just
like get,
participate.
yeah, just get on the fucking program.
Yeah.
So they did. They like threw him a bone. And that was kind of like the first time we really got like the nationalism thing together. But I mean, dude, that's been almost 100 years now.
Yeah.
And things have kind of been just slowly shaken apart since. So it would make sense if it came apart at some point.
And it comes back to the border thing, like how that's become such a like I can't understand. I really can't. And I don't pretend to be the smartest guy, but I know I'm not dumb. And I want to know
Mhm.
how something like a border has become such a political thing. Like, oh, we can't really actually secure that because that's like somehow inhumane. Where every other country can do it, and
Well,
it's
it's
fine,
fucking
right?
crazy.
Because they're preserving
Right.
their what? Culture, their
Right.
language, their religion for whatever or whatever. They're preserving who they are as best as they can. But somehow we've been convinced that like, oh, everyone's entitled to the United States of America and the American dream. Like, no, the fuck, you're not.
Right. Right.
You're
Right.
not actually. You really
Right.
aren't. Like there's some requirements along the way. And we used to actually not argue and be split over those things. That used to actually be something that was kind of unifying. And now, I mean, just look at like that was the whole issue with Trump's presidency was this border wall.
Yeah. Can't build that. It'd be too goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we can cut a check every week to fucking Ukraine, but we can't build a wall. Got it. And then like the last 4 years have just been spent. It's really hard to say that it wasn't purposeful.
Potential.
It's really hard to say that it wasn't purposeful. Like it seems really odd to just see so
Yeah.
many videos from so many different sources, from so many different people, just watching people pour across.
Well,
The stories I've heard from
yeah.
from the National Guard we sent there from some members who have been able to just by knowing these people, like the shit they say, it's just like, oh, come on. Like the Border Patrol, their own agent. Like, can you
Yeah.
imagine being a Border Patrol agent?
Oh,
Like,
fuck
why would
no.
you want to?
I mean, you get to
What?
like level a million on Angry Birds right now because you don't do shit. You know what I mean? Fucking sitting in the truck, like,
Yeah, like, but I just don't understand how that's become such a thing to where
well,
it really
here's a
doesn't
really,
seem like anyone outside of the people who have to deal with it locally give a shit.
here's a really crazy part, man. When we really think about it, when, what other time in human history ever have the borders just been like, fuck it, do what you want, anywhere, any fucking country?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be rolling across, fucking Iraq in, the year 200, and the fucking better ones would be like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
a little passport control. You know what I mean? This house was
Yeah.
the Silk Road only worked because you traded all up and down the son of a bitch. You didn't just
Yeah.
like get a free pass to go from
Do whatever the fuck
China to
you want.
Europe.
Yeah.
So it's never been done. And in fact, there's always a sign of weakness. Like you can't control a border. Like you're bitch.
Right.
You're in trouble. And
Yeah.
pretty soon somebody's gonna come take your shit, and then it won't be your shit anymore. And maybe they'll secure the border. So yeah, it does. It looks in that context, in that light, it looks completely fucking insane. And it basically has to be intentional at this point. Like it would be different if like, I don't know, some dudes snuck across with, I don't know, fucking thermal blankets or some bullshit. It was it was also different, you know, let's say the 1880s or so, when there wasn't enough population on either side to really give a shit. Like nobody fucking cared. Yeah, you go to Mexico and do some stuff and buy some cattle and vice versa. It only really mattered in terms of like cattle rustling. If you could get it to Mexico, technically the U.S. police or marshals or fucking Texas Rangers couldn't go take it back. It pretty much has to be on purpose though. There's no fucking way that it could be anything else. And why is the question. And that leads you down some really not fun paths because there's no good ones.
Yeah, this little idea I've been throwing around in my head is who are the two major border states?
Texas, Arizona.
Well, who's the other one from a
Oh,
population?
California.
Yeah, okay. Well, we already lost California, right? So,
Yeah,
and
no,
I've
that's
been
true.
saying for a very long time that we're losing Texas. Like Texas is, well, I've actually said Texas is already lost. They just don't know it. Like, just take a look at Austin. But
Oh no, I agree. Dallas and Houston.
oh yeah, Houston,
I'm
for sure.
Yeah,
Houston,
Houston,
but
Dallas, both the same way.
yeah. So if you just keep allowing individuals like this to pour into specific areas, the population shifts because we already know like the left plays the long game. They've
Yep,
been doing it forever, right?
yep.
And so incremental changes, shift people out throughout the country as well to kind of build up those little populations as well. Um, the right, as we already know, is one of the most intellectually lazy groups of people I've ever seen in my life because they make no case for why anyone like that should come to their side. They're just like, oh, you're just bringing in future voters. Okay, well, what are you going to do about it? If that's what you truly think, do you have anything to sort of indoctrinate them into your side, or it's just like, fuck it, we'll just give up?
Well, it's because they're in on it, right? I mean,
And then what? Then you just play the perpetual loser game, right? And it's just
yeah, yeah.
it's
Washington Generals for the rest of time. Yeah, no, I mean it's fucking crazy. It's exactly what it looks like, and it's fucking insane too because it's not just Texas they're pouring into now. They're flooding the country. There's like
yeah.
by some estimates we're talking 30 million
That's
illegals or
that's
border cross.
insane, dude.
Yeah,
That's like this the
that's
population of Florida. It's like what?
it's a tenth of the population of the United States. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
it's
Uh, and that's not counting everyone else they've flown in, like the 20,000 Haitians in Ohio, the
yeah.
the 10,000 they dropped in Alabama. I mean, those are not insignificant numbers. All right, this is not like bringing back your turf from Afghanistan and just saying,
Right.
"Oh yeah, okay, I did it, I get it," and yeah, this is an entirely different thing. So yeah, there has to be some other goal and yeah, that just there's no good answer. There's no good roads that takes you down. That's like, oh, this is happy and fun
Meanwhile,
at the Batcave.
yeah, something that's more, in my opinion, just sickly happy and fun, I guess. It depends how you want to look at it. But, apparently we just use military jets to fly in foreign leaders now and give them tours of ammunition plants. And, the governor of that state and him sign artillery shell.
Yeah,
Like, like I don't know, man. Like I know you've seen a lot more than I have, but I just don't think that this has ever become the point where it's just like, ha ha, look, I'm signing some fucking munitions that's gonna go kill some kid.
I've never seen some shit. I've never,
Like
never
that's
seen. I've never seen such a fucking spectator war in my life, including the ones we fought. Like,
and,
what the
and then
fuck are
the
you
dude just starts
doing?
campaigning openly against the opposing candidate. Like
Yeah,
just allow it.
yeah. No, it's fucking insane. I mean, yeah. Meanwhile, yeah, General Flynn had to fight for 2 years for violations of Lodge Act. Meanwhile, we got this shit going on. Like, come on, man. Like,
I just yeah, and I really like I just try to and of course no one ultimately outside of people like yourself and I really care. They're just like, oh great, Ukraine flags and like what are we doing? Like we're really openly provoking Russia at this point. Like
oh yeah,
there's no other way. Like I say what you want about President Putin, for him to just sit there and he has to see this stuff over and over. Like these are openly taunts. These are just
yeah.
blatant. Like, there's no other way to describe it. You, as any world leader, take Putin out. Like, fine, pick two countries. One just continually does this.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to keep doing? Like, how is
Right.
this? So, how is this bringing about any sort of peaceful end to that conflict? If that's the true goal, which doesn't really seem like that's the goal.
No, it's not. Yes, obviously. Yes. No, I mean it's fucking crazy. And yeah, us, authorizing Ukraine to use our missiles that we fucking gave them on like deep strikes in Russia. Like, I know that's fucking insane. I mean, it really is. It's too bad that Russia couldn't shove a glimmer up that fucking munition factory's ass while the governor of Pennsylvania was singing. Because what the fuck are you doing there? Right? I mean,
I just feel like that's such a weird thing to. We fly him over on a U.S. It looked like C-17. Could be
yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
Um, and then we're giving him a tour of a munitions plant in a. It, I
yeah.
don't like. Who signed off on that? Who was like, "This is a great idea. This is going to be such a PR win."
Right, right. Well, the fucked up things for a lot of the country, it is. I mean, this has been the weirdest thing about the Ukraine-Russia war. It's gotten like the left is like all of a sudden like fucking pro-war, like yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
that is
get
so
them. Like what the
weird.
fuck?
I don't get that.
Well, and then most of the right, like 80%, just like reverted 1980s action movies where Russians are the bad guys. And they're like, okay, fuck it, we're fighting the Russians. They're
Oh, we're not.
like, what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, this is not our problem. This is
No, not one
this is
fucking
not our
bit. Like,
problem.
this silly like argument they throw out like, oh, where's he going to stop if where's he going to stop next? It's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, like fuck
Like
off.
when he did that like 45-minute rant or not really a rant, more like just a basic fucking history lesson to Tucker Carlson when he went over there and just
It was
broke down
amazing.
all of Russian history. Like,
That was amazing.
yeah, I don't pretend to know American history that well. I know I
Right,
can't do that for the like,
right,
I can't give you a decade by decade blow, and that's like, they're significantly older than us.
right.
So I'm sorry, man, but there's people who couldn't conceptualize that. But if, say, California or one of these other states broke off and wanted to be their own thing, what do you think the rest of the country's just going to be like? Okay, sure. No,
Right,
especially one as rich in the resources and the history of Russia as that one is. Like,
right.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's kind of some strategic and importance there, and also historically. So
right.
I don't know, man. Like, I just can't believe we have a sitting governor who could have been a VP candidate. Apparently he was all in the running for that. And but yeah, we're just bringing in I call him a treasure troll. No, that's my new name for him. That fucking little
That's a
troll.
good day.
Yeah, the little treasure troll is coming in, collecting his latest check, and just signing munitions. Like, it's unreal to me, man. It really is.
No, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I mean, what if, I don't know, the fucking governor of Pennsylvania had done the same thing to a munitions factory in Korea when Japan was invading Korea? Would the Japanese have taken it as a provocation? Would the flip side of that then be you earned Pearl Harbor, motherfucker? Like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, it's a very real like, wow, man.
This, I would. And no one seems to come out and say anything about it. I don't know if anybody on, the right said anything other than the usual circle, but it seems to be like it's just a universally accepted thing. Like, this is great. We
Well,
got,
no, I mean, this just goes back to we're in unprecedented times. I was talking about this on a podcast with somebody else last or like a couple of days ago, and they were all upset about some veterans thing. And the flip side of that is like, well, look where we are right now, man. This shit that came out about old Timmy Waltz, Mister. I didn't
yeah.
go to the all this like made up bullshit, Mister. I couldn't find the time to go to the fucking war with everybody else. All this bullshit that he lied about. Even 10 years ago, this would have sank your battleship. You'd be fucking done.
Yeah.
Running for anything,
Yeah.
dog catcher, much less like a federal, much less like the fucking VP. Very few people have ever walked anything like that off. Like Dick Blumenthal from where the fuck he's the senator from, like barely fucking survived in like a super liberal northeastern state
Yeah.
for like a for an yeah for something that people vote nation you'd have done. It's not even a blip. Like nobody fucking cares. Like it changed like zero minds.
Yeah. No, no, you had actually people on the left who just came out blatantly trying to, make the excuse for it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
justifying it. Like,
yeah.
no,
That's
like,
fine.
his own like you said, like his own people should have been the ones more than anybody
Yeah,
taking
right.
him to account. We're like, look, sorry, man. Thanks for your help. We appreciate your support. Can't get behind you. And they were like, no, no, he's great. He's still made it. Like,
Yeah,
just,
this is the fucking guy. This is the dude. Like, holy shit.
that's what I don't get. Like, that's what I just don't get about any of it, man. It's just like, can you just be proud of what you did? Like,
Yeah, who
that's all
fucking
you get.
cares? Yeah,
But you're caught saying bullshit lies. You're pretending you
right.
had a rank you didn't have. Like,
No, oh god damn. Yeah,
you
man, it's
know,
bad. It's
and then
bad.
you use it as like, I carried these weapons in war. Like, bro, you of all people know you didn't. Like, you know
No,
what you've done.
right.
You
Right.
should. I mean,
Right.
so,
Right.
and then, yeah, I remember I posted some because every now and then I'll just throw some grenades on Facebook and walk away. And it's just, but like I pointed that out how like the rank thing that like it's a little personal for me and it bothers me. I don't think it's a good thing. And someone like right on cue jumps in with like, oh, remember when Trump said this? I'm like, look, Trump says a lot of dumb shit. I'm not even talking about the fucking guy.
Right.
It's like that
Right.
like that's their justification for
Right.
like this guy specifically lying about his military
Yeah.
speech. Well, Trump says dumb stuff. Oh, okay.
Okay. All
Newsflash.
right, man.
Wow, Trump says
Yeah.
dumb stuff. No idea. Thanks for
Right. No
enlightening me.
shit.
I've never heard
Thank
the
you.
guy talk before. I had no idea.
Well,
Um,
and well, you know, you take a step further than it too. Also, the Kamala situation. It was what was it 2016 when Bernie got shafted out of the nomination because basically the Democrats cheated in the primary, and they had to admit it eventually. And they're like,
I thought it was
"Oh,"
20,
and
but maybe no, yeah, I think maybe it was because they gave it to Hillary type of thing.
yeah, I think that was it. So the
Yeah.
Bernie Bros were pissed, and like justifiably so.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, you know, fast forward to 2024, Kamala gets it now without even having a fucking primary or anybody voting
So
for her to be the,
fucking
you know,
weird.
they change the DNC process so that she's just has no fucking chance of losing. Dude, it's crazy on all fronts. I mean, it's
I'm,
fucking crazy.
I had a note to ask you about that. Like, because I thought when it initially happened, like, all right, we saw, okay, July 13th, Trump assassination attempt. There's like a week, little tactical pause, right? Everyone's like, all right, let's kind of,
Yeah,
the usual people went right back to their normal shit. But, from the campaign side, it's like, all right. And then the very next thing that came out of that was Biden was leaving the race.
yeah,
And then everyone started circling, like, oh, whoa, what are they going to do? Who's it going to be? And they chose her.
right.
Which to
With
me,
nothing.
when that happened, I was like, oh, they're just throwing this away. This is a throwaway. They know they're not going to waste any of their real upcoming stars like Newsom or Moore or
Right,
Shapiro, whoever the fuck you think is going to be the next great face of the Democrat Party. They're going to wait until 2028, let Trump win, because in 2028, he's gone no matter what. Like, you can't
right.
run, right?
Yep.
But then all of a sudden, she turns into the greatest fucking candidate in the history of media relations, really. Like I have never
Amazing.
seen someone so fawned over since Obama.
Right. No,
But
it's
at
fucking
least
crazy.
Obama earned his nomination.
Right. Well, people liked him. People fucking
Yeah, he
liked him.
was. He was actually
Like,
likable. He was a
like,
likable
like,
guy.
like she, nobody
Had a
liked her.
personality.
She
Yeah.
was out at like 23% the last time that, you know, people had to vote for her. I mean, it was
Didn't get a
amazing that she
single
became
delegate.
Joe's
Didn't
VP
get
anyway.
one. Yeah, didn't get
Yeah.
a single delegate in 2020.
Right. So
And
no, it's fucking crazy. Yeah. And yeah, everybody knows that she's a detestable person. And yet now you're right. She's the most fond of a person's ever been. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
what's really funny because I wanted to get your take on this. I literally just before I sent you that link, I think it was a leading report on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it's called. Um, Trump for the first time is predicted to win the popular vote. And so,
Wow.
well, I thought here's the funny part. I was like, what if, because
Oh
in
no.
2016, he didn't win the popular vote, he won the electoral college. What if he wins the
Oh.
popular vote? She gets the electoral college. They keep him out
No,
that
no,
way.
no, no.
Like, what do you like about that one? There you go.
Well,
Yeah,
that's a fucking spicy potato right there, isn't it?
that is. That's one of those grenades. I'm going to throw that on Facebook tonight before I go to
Wow.
bed. Like,
Wow.
Because he'll argue that he won the popular vote in 2020 as well, but all of a sudden, Biden had
Yeah, yeah,
81 million
amazing.
votes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. 12 million new voters showed up
Yeah.
out of the fucking woodwork. That was amazing.
How
Uh,
wild would it be though? Because that would complete the complete switch to the Democratic Party from what they are. Like they're pro-war now, they love all that shit, but now they would become the champions of the Electoral College.
right, right. This fucking electoral college is great. They
The
got to get
greatest
the
thing
memo.
ever.
They're
Those
slapping them
founders are so
around like
smart.
fucking founders were brilliant. Yeah, no, that would be exciting. That would be really exciting.
I don't even know how I'd react to that one. Like, I mean, I'm preparing myself, right? We're less than a month and what, month and a half? Yeah, I'm already planning to just, I'll stay up like we didn't, and I'll go to bed confident, and then I'll wake up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Of all the nice to live tweets, that is the one. That is the fucking one.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think they keep him out? You think they can't keep him out? You think they're really going to give this to her? Like, is she really going to be the first? Like, I don't know. Like, what should you tell
Man,
you here?
this one is really hard to read because of this. I will go to my grave thinking that Trump won the election 2020. I had it stolen by Dominion or mail-in vote or both or fucking all of the above. If you can do that once, you can do it forever. All
Yeah.
right. Also, when I look at it, I believe the 2022 election in Arizona and Pennsylvania and Michigan was also stolen, especially Arizona, because there's like all these fucking crazy irregularities. Like the only place the machines went down is the Republican part of Maricopa County. Like, come the fuck on, man. So I just don't believe that voting matters anymore. Anyway, but I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do this time. Like, are they gonna hand it to Trump so that the economic bomb goes off and he's the dickhead holding the bag? I don't know. Are they? Are they? This is my newest theory. We have to be evolving human beings when this shit rolls out. I thought initially that Trump had made some kind of deal with like the power brokers back in July after the assassination attempt, and that was partially why he picked Vance because Vance is like a tight end guy with that, and so they were going to let him have it. They're like, okay, well, you just don't do the following like 15 things, and you can tweet mean tweets and fucking watch the Gorilla Channel on the White House, whatever bullshit, and fucking and that was it. I really think that we're actually in for the first time, maybe ever, though, like in a power struggle. This has nothing to do with like you and me and average dickheads. This has to do with like the real political machines and their billionaire backers and that kind of shit. I think they're actually in like a real power struggle for once, and that's why they keep trying to kill Trump. So for once, like I have no fucking idea what's going to happen. I mean, absolutely none.
That's my other thing. Like, so two things on the killing Trump part. So
Sure.
I want to because we've watched all of our institutions, right? Like our letter agencies decline in terms of prestige and respect given from,
Yeah,
and even people like, well, I don't know if you did, but others that have walked your line of work at some point go on and work for some of these before
yeah,
they move on. Like,
yep,
so clearly there's been credibility at some point in some of these places, right?
yeah.
But they've all declined very publicly as well. But it was like the Secret Service was the last one.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah,
they had held on for since its creation. And
yeah.
has there ever been an agency fall off so quickly in the credibility world than this?
No, I mean that was a big balloon pop too. That was a fucking. I mean that was the thing. Is like I still thought they were like legit up until
Yeah.
like this July shit started falling apart. And then I look at the scary fucking thing about that though is like once they've shown that they're a paper tiger, like every nut bar with like a half ounce of fucking skills now, like it's open season.
Yeah.
Before like the threat and like the fear, like the Secret Service is awesome and they will fuck you up. Was a very real threat, and that kept a fair bit of people at bay. Uh, them coming out as incompetent, like fuck, bro. I mean, that's horrifying. I mean, absolutely horrifying.
Mainly because of the face of what we saw, right? And I'm not going to
Yeah,
get into what we saw. You know what we saw.
yeah,
And I keep going back to like, there's certain things we don't need to play that game with. And it should be people's lives, right?
right.
What you want to fucking play little You want to war game some shit. You want to throw out some good idea fairies on some stuff. Got it. When it comes to that, when it comes to protection of, the president, world leaders, shit like that,
Yeah,
maybe that's not the time. Maybe
yeah,
there should be like the the standard and not just meeting it, but grossly exceeding it. And you get to be
right.
the ones who get to do that job. Because yeah, anyone can meet a standard for most things, right? Most of
Yep,
these things in militaries and all,
yep,
you can meet the standard. Good for you.
yep.
However, the ones who usually end up doing all the cool shit are probably the ones who are not just meeting it, they're exceeding it, right?
Right,
Because that's what you want. You don't want standard meters, you want standard bearers and
right.
just people who can do far greater than what we require. And so that's what really kind of pissed me off was to
Yeah.
watch something where I was just like, you know what? There's no way that's the best person. It's just not.
Right.
There's no way because that's who you want, right? You want the best people guarding the president and probably the former president. Those should
Right.
be the best.
Right.
Then everyone else can go, walk up and down for 14 hours of a fucking hallway that someone might come and check out once in a while. But everyone
Right.
else, like, man, that's I use that tip of the spear shit a lot, but that's supposed to be your tip of the spear, and that spear didn't look very sharp.
No, it did not. It looked like a fucking dildo on the end of a fucking straw. A California straw too. It's made out of paper. Like
See,
it was
there's that
not
Marine, that former Marine coming through. Always back
come
to the
back.
dildo.
Come back. It was it was not good. It was definitely not fucking good. Right. Yeah, man. I mean, it's fucking horrifying. Yeah. So again, that puts us in this weird spot where 6 months ago, like you couldn't take a shot at the president. You get, fucking decimated. Now, like, I don't know, like, are you sort of half, did you play fucking Call of Duty once and you have a goddamn wish.com rifle? Cool. You probably make it. Go for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I know you probably talked about that. I saw you did a lot of stuff immediately following it. But for those who don't know, Clay Martin was a sniper, probably can still do a lot of sniper shit. What was your like? Are you surprised he
Oh,
missed,
fuck
or
yes.
just it's like
Oh, only buff. Surprised he made it that close.
yeah,
Surprised he could hang out that long.
that's pretty
Surprised he
close.
missed. Oh, fuck, man. That is, that's 6 times closer than I assumed you could be.
6 times? Wow.
Yes. I assumed the envelope was 600 easily, that you just could not, pull out a fucking Nerf gun without getting
Because
burned
somebody
alive.
should have. Well, I guess people did see him, but someone should have stopped him from getting to that.
Yes. Somebody should
Yeah.
have, like, I don't know, done some shit.
Yeah.
Because that's a chip shot for a professional. That's child's play. You have to get to at least 600 before you're talking about the possibility of fucking missing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was horrifying. And then yeah, the missing thing, like I don't even know how to fucking explain that one. This is I mean, there's so much shit about this that's wrong and looks like what? Does none of it makes any fucking sense, to be perfectly honest with you.
What's the biggest thing that
The,
doesn't make
the
sense?
biggest is the proximity.
Aside
I
from
mean, that's my fault. The next, the miss. All right. The fucking kid that was a cashier at Dollar General, like I don't think he took the shot personally. He could have missed. Yeah, okay. I think that shot was by somebody good. I really think the only thing that saved Trump was that fucking head turn, because you, even as a professional, that's something you couldn't anticipate. And the timing of it, the way that I mean, that's like one of those things where like he had probably initiated the turn as the guy pressed the trigger. Like he was probably turning his head as the fucking bullet's coming out of the barrel. And I really believe that's the only thing that saved him. I mean, it was like literally like a grace of God fucking
yeah.
timing. Uh,
So you don't think he actually fired all of those shots or that specific one?
he might have fired some shots. I don't think that kid hit shit. I certainly don't think he fired the one that almost took Trump's head off. I don't.
Because yeah, what they don't talk about they talk about that shot specifically, but they don't talk about the ones that hit those two people that killed them.
Right. Yeah, and the other 8 shots
Yeah,
somewhere.
somewhere.
And yeah, and then at the end of the day, like there's a lot of other shit that's in there, but I've certainly never seen the FBI cleaning up crime scenes with fire hoses 48 hours after somebody took a shot at the fucking president.
Well,
That was the one that was the other one that really got me. I didn't realize that that crime scene was a crime scene for less than 48 hours.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Maybe they work
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, yeah, obviously. When I think of efficiency, I think of the US government. Right, right.
Yeah, that's even weirder though, because the one that just recently took place, it took almost what, 2 weeks for them to finally file assassination charges. So that investigation went on for a little longer than 48 hours.
Huh, that's weird. Jeez.
I think, well, I was going to ask you, like, I think a lot of people are probably wondering the same thing, or, but if somebody or Iran or whoever is out
Yeah,
to kill President Trump, let's look at the two people they supposedly sent.
right.
Like,
Yeah, like,
you
come on,
know,
man.
I get it, Clay. You're a man of unwavering loyalty, integrity, and you're not going to take that job. But don't you
Right.
think like someone like yourself would be who they offer this up to?
Fuck
Like,
you.
I'm just
Find
saying.
somebody- It's not hard to find somebody reasonably competent. Like reasonably competent.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's
and
that's my question.
both these dudes were within the envelope of like easy for somebody that's decent. That's the fucking crazy thing. Yeah. And the world's full of people capable of finishing that fucking job. So yeah, it's a real fucking weird time. It's a real weird time. There's just so much that's hard to fucking explain with all this.
And yet, we still have a month. What do we got? 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's exactly 6 weeks right now. Yep.
This is Wednesday, right? Election day is Tuesday. So 6 weeks, we'll wake up living under President, soon to be elected President Kamala Harris.
It's got such a nice ring to it.
It does.
Okay. Oh
We'll
my
be
fucking
cackling
God.
forever. I can't wait. Like, I think I just got to get up and move at something, maybe what's that thing I told you about comes through before we started recording. I'm just gonna go buy a plot next to Braxton and just hang out.
Yeah, no, I fucking totally get it, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of the place to be right now. Like, you know
Yeah.
what?
It's, it's just like, I'm in a good spot, but I don't know. I think like the further we get away from serious people leading the country, the crazier things are going to get. Because, locally still matters, right? And I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Sheriff, those things, those are important. But, the rest of the world's still out there and exists. So,
What you bring up there, I mean, that's actually the most important question we're not asking right now is like we've pretty much decided that Joe Biden is incompetent. Like the media says that now. Like he is like, okay, he's he's got Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever bullshit. Who the fuck has been running this place for 3 years?
yeah.
3.5 years. Uh and
Well,
you
if you
got
ask
crazy.
him, he said it himself today. He's like, I delegated most things to her. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
you gotta go
Holy
check that
fuck.
out. So go to Tap's comment. That's where I saw the page. But he's just
Oh
like,
shit.
yeah. So he said something today. Like, I realized she could do everything I could do, so I delegated foreign policy and other things to her. So essentially, like President Biden's just like, if you're mad about the last 4 years, I
This
did
is
shit.
this this is the if things have been growing great for you, it's because of Kamala. Like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
sweet, okay.
yeah. So
And
you're like,
and
yeah.
what dude? Then you got his wife fucking running, staff
It's
meetings and shit.
weird.
Like,
It's kind of fucking weird. Like,
dude, what the fuck?
yeah, I don't think you can do
What?
that. I don't think that's
No, I
how.
don't. I'm not a constitutional scholar, per se. Not fucking Ted Cruz, but I'm reasonably confident that the spouse. It's not like the military. Where the spouse has a rank.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure your spouse came in at some point and ran your your fucking missions briefs.
Right. My husband is a goddamn staff sergeant. That's who. Like, oh shit.
You will respect that. You understand the word staff, don't you? I'm on. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that,
no, it's
that does
fucking
bring up a good
fucking
point
crazy.
because I mean, keep like I'm just trying. When did it become a bunch of like eggheads, man, running everything? Like, what happened to the warrior statesmen? Like, you go back and talk about kings used to fucking lead armies and kings used to do
Yeah.
this, and it worked out pretty well. And man, I sure would love that. Why can't I would love President Joe Kent. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but like
Oh fuck, that'd be
just
so
getting
much
back
fun.
to the point where these people in charge of it had some stake in it, like some true skin in the game. Like, hey, you want to go to war? We're all going.
They're all going. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
everyone's
it's
going.
fucking yeah.
And we'll come back when it's over. Not going to do a little 9 month rotation. We're going to come
Right.
back when it's over. That's because you know what? And man, you're not going to get me going on my fucking rant about why the GWAT took as long as it did. Is like, we never did this rotation bullshit.
Nope.
We used
You
to
were in the
go until we
motherfucking,
came back.
fucking win it.
Yeah, what's the incentive? The incentive is to get it
Yeah.
over with. So you can come
Right.
back. But if you know you're there
Right.
for 9 months and that's it, I get 2 weeks mid-tour leave as well. And someone comes in and
Yeah.
we'll just start the whole rotation over. Man,
Yep.
there's no incentive to stop.
No, there's not. No, there's absolutely fucking not. Yeah. No, it's fucking true, man. Back to the time when people had skin in the fucking. I mean, even if he was in the fucking National Guard and never went overseas, at least George Bush flew a goddamn fighter jet, which is still fucking dangerous.
Yeah, no,
It's not
we
dangerous like
has
Dale
been. I
Stark
mean, the
dangerous,
Kennedys. Look at the fucking
Yeah.
Kennedy family. Like they actually
Oh yeah,
died over there. Like
right.
we've had
Who was
some.
it? Yeah, was it Theodore Roosevelt's son was a raider, and fucking everybody's kids went for the most part that time.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kennedy family. Yeah, but yeah, it's gotten less and less and less ever since, and now it's like pretty much fucking unheard of.
and then President Harris, soon to be President Harris, she can't send any because she doesn't have any kids. So what does she care?
Oh fuck! I thought she had some one weirdo
She's got
fucking.
two step kids. Those aren't her kids.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
paid that.
no, that's her husband's kids.
Oh snap!
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah, no, she's the definition of everything. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So how do you think that's going to be once it's like, oh, we'll just send some more people over? It's not like she'd
Right.
ever
Yeah. Fuck it.
considered the
Yeah.
thought. Can't even entertain the concept of what if that was my son or daughter?
Right.
Not a
Yeah.
thought.
Missouri will make some more. It's fine. Yeah. Just don't worry
Yeah,
about it. Just
yeah,
fucking get some more. Wow.
yeah. Game changer, huh?
That's fucking sassy right there. Like,
It
goddamn.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to go back to who's running these things, like that's what I was saying. Like, look at our Secretary of State. Was it Blinken? Is that the guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Straight out of my fucking poli sci professor. Like, is it too hard to ask someone like yourself, Joe, all these dudes we know, right? I want them sitting in front of people saying, "Here's how the fuck things are about to go." And if you don't like it, these are the repercussions. Not like, well, what do you think? What you know what? Forget what I think. What do you think? Tell me what you want. Like, because that's how I see those conversations going. Because you know this, dude. Like, the rest of the world isn't doing this fucking experiment like we are.
No, they're not.
For the most part, maybe you take some of the people, the European, the Eastern or the Western European countries out. For the
Which are
most
doing
part,
so. They're doing so great right now.
yeah, right. For the most part, those are still people who are just, they will cut your fucking throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's who goes and negotiates for whatever specific thing you're doing. Not like, oh, let me check. Oh, you have a master's degree from Georgetown. That's fantastic. Oh, you a
Right.
tank member? Awesome. Love it. Love the think tank. Big fan of think tank. What do you think about pride flags? In your office now? Great. Good. Definitely could use you. Right? Now, it's not a requirement, but I'm just saying, you don't need to fucking be in favor of every fucking thing to go and negotiate the best things for this country.
Yeah.
And we spent so much time sending the weakest to represent us.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's completely fucking insane. And it brings up the point, at some point, like world leaders have to sit down and hammer shit out. Who the fuck is going to take Kamala seriously, man? Like, I can't take that bitch seriously. Like, really, like cackling and doing weird shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you're going to negotiate with Kim Jong Un? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Look, there are people who I can instantly see when they walk into a room are either to be respected or to just kind of be entertained.
Yeah.
When I say entertained, it means you
Put
allude
their
to
bullshit.
that. Yeah, whatever. That is not someone you respect.
It's not.
You just saw it. Like, I don't know if you saw this clip. It was like that firefighter thing about a week and a half ago. Like, President Biden and her walked in first, and everyone was just like, whatever. And she walked in like with this like dripping of like, why is no one cheering? Why is no one clapping for me? And they just kind of kept walking about. And then a few minutes later, Trump walks in and everyone starts going nuts. And he's just like, waving, doing his fucking Trump shit. Because, love him or not, people love that dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So,
exactly. I mean, it's it. He's got a charisma, and again, that's not like a party thing either. Like Bill
no,
Clinton had that. I mean, you
yeah.
could hate Bill Clinton, but that motherfucker had that like a fucking presence.
And Obama was
He,
the same way. Like they've
yeah,
always had people like this is the first time where they legit don't have someone who has that. And they're just a
right.
leader anyway.
Even Obama we made fun for like the mom genes, and he's not
Yeah.
like a really like a manly. He still had a fucking presence. All right,
Yeah.
you still had to respect that fucking dude, or else he'd drone strike your wedding. Uh, that's that's fucking true. But yeah, no, this is the first time, and it's a fucking it's a bad joke. It's fucking terrible.
Fucking face looks like my shirt right now. That's how I'm gonna, that's gonna be the clip. Like usually I'll pick something out if I can remember it in the morning because I'm usually hammered by the time these are over. But I'm gonna be like, you had to respect Obama or else he'll drone strike your wedding with Clay Martin. That's what's gonna It's catchy. It's a headline. It's like I basically should work for the AP at this point. Yeah, no, and that's where I keep coming back to. Like, there are these moments where you see them. You see these moments where they can't hide the fact that she's just not popular, no matter how many tweets they get from their, you know, media reps or how many headlines and like, oh, in today's poll, this person's up, whatever. Like, people that I don't think people have the buzz for her. We can say the media does. That doesn't matter. Like, there's no people who are out there like, yeah, I can't fucking wait for Kamala,
Well, see, I
Kamala,
think
whatever
that
her name is, and they still love fucking Trump.
this actually leads us, I think, to the dangerous spot, and that is this. So I think elections don't matter. I think that like the numbers get run by the fucking machine or whatever. But in 2020, you could at least say, because there was so much spin about it, like
Yeah.
half the country hates Trump. Okay, 40% of the country hates Trump. They hated him so much they would have voted for like fucking Satan to be the president instead of him. Okay, I get it. There was not a lot of groundswell, and fucking Biden's the exciting guy. We didn't fucking go by,
No, that
but
was the yeah.
it was at
That was the
least
weird
semi.
part. They
No,
just
it
put
was
him in.
crazy.
He fucking didn't come in higher than fourth in any of the primaries. And it was like, yeah,
No,
Biden's the guy. Everyone drops out.
and his rallies had like nobody and shit. But it was at least semi plausible. It wasn't like real plausible. It was semi
Yeah.
plausible. Okay, well, fuck it. I get 81 million votes. Now with the economy in the shitter, all right, military's all fucked up. Foreign policy's dog shit. Fucking everything is shit. And dementia patient and fucking. There's no fucking way that you can spin this. I think to Kamala one, and have people believe it. Like middle America's this time to be like, no, like the fuck she did. There's nothing. I've seen like two bumper stickers, and I just actually got done driving across like half the country. I saw two bumper stickers. Like,
Oh, well, I mean, there's I've got some signs over here in Virginia I'll take pictures of tomorrow. But this is also, you got to remember, I'm not completely insulated from the fucking the
right,
slump, right?
right. But what's the ratio?
Uh, well, here I think this is a very friendly area.
Okay, okay. Well, it's
Northern
not like I.
Virginia still. So, I mean, I just posted a picture of this fucking Lutheran church I drove by to go throw the other day saying we're serving pumpkin spice communion. Like, I mean, come on, that tells you all you need to know.
No.
Oh yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, I posted like that. I got the picture. I'll send it to you once we're
Oh
done.
my god, send it to me. I must have been off the grid that day. It's just fucking. Oh
Yeah,
my god, no.
yeah, no. So that's kind of yeah. Like I'm in a bubble. I'm in a good
Yeah.
bubble, but the rest of the bubble, yeah, like it's fucking. I'll drive by the Vindman fucking for Congress. That dude Vindman's running. That fucker's
Oh god. Oh, that fucking
yeah.
shit's name. Oh god.
Well, that's his brother that's actually running, so I don't know.
Either
And he
way.
just skipped out on a debate last night. Like, it's just fucking weird, man. And he's still gonna win because it's fucking Democrat, but whatever. I need to get Joe over here and let him fucking run and win, but it's not as
It's
pretty.
a it's a weird time. It's definitely a fucking weird time. Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't mean to like cut off your rant, but you're right. Like,
No,
I
no, no.
don't see like even then we were saying the same shit though 4 years ago. Like, I don't see
How the
shit
fuck?
everywhere.
Well, I think it just has to be so much more obvious this time that I just don't know if like middle America will like just take it this time. I just don't know if they'll just take it. Like,
You're definitely not gonna vote for her.
No, no, definitely not. I don't know that they'll accept the win, and not accept the win is I mean that's kind of a hot potato right there. That's when things start getting real fucking weird.
Yep, I agree. All right, you wrote a book since we were last on, which you usually do. You write a book about at least one
True.
book a year, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You're
That
probably
seems to
about
be
to
the
release
case right
one
now.
any minute now.
Yeah, it's fucking New Year's Day. I got to put the book out.
Yeah. What was the latest? Tell us about the latest book.
All right, the latest is called Barbarian Spirit, and it's pretty fucking wild. And it's one that I'll definitely encourage you more on after you retire. But
Okay.
basically, this is the story of I had some TBIs in the fucking war. A lot of us did, and some shit's like nah, fucking all right. Uh, and I've tried the other therapies. I tried like magnets, electroshock and bullshit. But turns out one of the best things for uh, actually regrowing new neural
Oh,
pathways is psychedelic mushrooms. There's been some like good studies,
ayahuasca
seriously.
shit like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, 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 totally. Except this is psilocybin specific, so it's a certain thing that does it. And there's been some tests on this. There's like John Hopkins got to do a study on it on like dudes with TBIs, and it does do that. It does do that, but it also can take you to some fucking weird places, and that's what it did
I
for me.
started writing. That's when you started writing, right?
That's when I started right. So yeah, so man, I started taking psychedelic mushrooms last year, therapeutically. Yeah, and the book is all about my experiences with it, and
How did I not know that? Did you not tell us that? Did you leave that out?
no, no, dude, I've been pretty open about it, but I don't also like just throw it out there like do some fucking shrooms, man. It's awesome. It
Oh no,
is.
I get that, but I could have like because if I was wondering, I was like, he was pretty quiet about this book. Maybe there's something else. Oh, makes sense.
Well, this one has not caught on in the way the other ones did. Like this was written for like probably like a very narrow audience.
Okay.
Uh, and part of the reason I even wrote it is I actually hoped other veterans would see it, and because look, man, we're scared of fucking
Yeah.
psychedelic substances. That's just us.
Yeah.
I was a Nancy Reagan kid. I was terrified of them the whole time that I was, like, oh my God, you'll cut your own face on the razor blade.
Yeah. I still
And,
got my Dare shirt somewhere.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I still got the fucking pledge every day or something. Well, then even after we retire, like, I started thinking about shit like, well, technically, like, I'm a mass murderer by any definition of the word. Like maybe psychoactive drugs is hallucinogenics. Maybe that's not the right thing to pour on my brain. And it turns out that a lot of dudes think this, and I get it. I do get it. I wrote, in fact, there's like a whole chapter about the reasoning in the fucking book. But anyway, I finally nutted up and did it, and it's actually wonderful. It's great for your brain, and it does some stuff that nothing else can. So part of the reason I wrote it too was for other veterans to see like, okay, man, I went through the same shit you did. This is an option. I'm not some fucking hippie that insurance salesman turned yoga
I always
teacher.
knew you were a fucking hippie, man. Like
He's fucking
you just got that look about you, Clay, like you're a fucking hippie. So you mentioned that it's there's been studies that show it grows back neuro what was
uh
or,
neural pathways. It can
oh
actually like
have you been tested since or
no, I haven't. I need to go get another scan probably because that's a very complicated set of scanning. So I've actually had it done twice by the VA. I had it done before I left the army,
so it is from
obviously.
the VA's doing it.
VA will do it. You gotta like pull some levers. I've had them do it to like assess if like the brain damage was getting worse.
Yeah.
So I was able to get it done a couple of times in the last 10 years. Yeah, I need to go back and have it scanned again now though and see if it's what it's actually done. I tell you, I can feel a difference.
When you say what do you feel that's different? Like what do
Oh
you mean?
man, it does it. You can like almost like feel yourself getting smarter, becoming like
Oh, shit.
more you than you were before. It takes a
I don't know if
little.
that's a good thing for someone like yourself.
Right, right. Like, oh my God, yeah, no
Next
shit.
thing it'll be a book a month. What's going on?
Yeah, no, it really is. It kind of is the miracle drug for like that type of brain damage. Yeah, it's fucking crazy that it's that, but it is. There's one. if you get interested at it, look at one called the Stam It Stack. It's written by a dude that has a bunch of like patents on mushrooms, and he does like a bunch of like DoD research and stuff. But basically, in some manner, stacking niacin, microdoses of mushrooms, and there's one other substance I can't think of right now. It's a another vitamin. Yeah, it's basically like a miracle drug for regrowing brain tissue.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Now that you bring up, I meant to ask you when we first started talking, like we were talking about like the golden age.
yeah.
You were like 86, what was it, 76 to 86 or 86 to 96?
I'd say 86 and 96. That was pretty
Yeah, and
fucking
we
good.
were we were like I was, what, 5 years old in 86, but
Yeah,
no, I've said this to my brother, and like I bounced this theory off him. And he disagrees, because I think he's bought into like the anti-smoking thing, but like when we smoked cigarettes and had cigarette ads, like things were great.
right.
I mean,
Amazing. People were
I was
thin.
just looking at old ad. Like there's this Twitter page or account, cigarette aesthetics or cigarette
Oh,
aesthetica or some
oh
shit.
no,
Have you
no,
seen
no
that?
fucking
So
way.
it's basically like all sorts of like modern day pictures of people smoking, and it's always like hot, thin people from around the world because
Yeah, that's how
But
it
then
is.
they'll
Yeah,
show like old advertisements, like the Marlboro Man, like baseball stadiums back in the day when you'd have the fucking Anheuser-Busch ad and the Marlboro ad, and
yeah, yeah,
all those like just go like that was all Americana back then. And no
yeah.
one's saying you got to chain smoke 4 packs a fucking day.
Right.
I'm just saying, like we were arguably pretty successful back then, and I think you contribute a lot of it to the fact that every now and then you burn a heater.
Last time we won a world war, we had
I'm just
cigarettes in the
saying, we
rations
put it.
pack.
They were
Huh?
the fucking Lucky Strikes were in the ration kits. I'm just
That's
saying, bro.
fucking right. Motherfuckers were hard.
I'm gonna probably go up to the store and buy a pack after this and just sit outside on the deck and just smoke them all. Fuck it, I'm gonna think about victories from past.
That's right. Everybody says me, tell them fucking this VE day, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. You know what? You got a problem with this? I'll blow smoke in your yard. Whatever. All right, Barbarian Spirits, the latest. What's the one that was before that? It was the word I couldn't pronounce.
Wrath of the Wendigo.
Wrath of the Wendigo, and then he's also written Prairie Fire, and then my favorite, which was the first one, the what was the one with the
Concrete Jungle.
yeah, Concrete Jungle. There you go. Build your network.
Hell yeah. And
Do
I
you have
probably
any
want those
shirts? Do
two
you have
coming up for
shirts
the
for
next
that
one.
just say build your network?
That's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea shirt. And if you
Yeah,
could like take
I'm,
it, just
I'm
send me
writing
a
that down.
shirt. Just send
Done
me a
deal.
shirt. All right. Build your network. I would like it in like, I don't know, probably the color you're wearing right now. Just build your network. It's a great shirt. Just saying.
DJ.
Build your
Done,
network.
done. Goddamn, you're the
Build your
fucking idea
network.
guy.
Put that
You're
little
hired.
logo you got, just really
Yeah.
small, right down there. Build your
Hell
network.
yeah.
There you go. You're welcome. Right there.
Fucking solid.
All right. All right. It's Clay Martin. Do all the great things. Follow him on Twitter at Way Off the Res or X, whatever site it's called. Books everywhere. Go buy them. And a shirt coming soon. Build your network.
Build your network.
We're done.